Welcome to Wiki Roulette, where we draw a lot.
And learn nothing.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Jake.
I'm Willie.
Oh, Team Willie.
Team Willie.
Yeah.
By popular demand, Willie is in Wiki Roulette.
It's Willie Roulette.
It's Willie Roulette now.
The prophecy!
I wormed my way in, and I'm here now, guys.
I mean, do you not worm your way to most things?
I'm a worm.
Let's worm our way to our first article. Here we go. The Williams Brothers.
A singing
Snap.
quartet that performed extensively on radio, movies, nightclubs, and televisions from 1938 through the 90s.
Wow.
What a coincidence, because we're also a singing quartet.
And my first name is Brothers.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
Okay, so it's just I'm just gonna draw four Willies.
Yeah, it's
Four
a
Willies.
quartet of Willies.
Hey.
Of course, we have Willie on, and our first thing has the word William in it.
That's
That's
'cause
just
the universe likes me.
Well, Willie, as one of the William brothers, do you remember your first hit song?
Living to live.
Living to live?
Living to live for you.
Yeah,
It was
living to live
real
for you.
popular on the vaudeville circuit.
Sold a lot of war bonds on that hit.
I like lifted us up out of the Great Depression.
Single-handedly, well, with all four of you.
Yeah.
All four Willies lifted America up to the heavens. I'm going to be honest with you, dude. There's no greater nightmare to me than four Willies.
I'm happy to be on an episode with Jacob because I can finally out him as the bully that he is.
Oh, guys, you're getting some real behind the scenes college humor office knowledge.
Jacob is not a nice person, and he seems like he is when you're listening to him. But
No.
I'll say
It's really brave that you're speaking out against bullying like this, Willie.
Yeah.
You're an inspiration.
I-
No, I hate this.
so.
No, it's all wrong and lies.
I don't know. Well, so I sit on the desk sort of at the end of the illustrator's table, and you have to walk by it every time you go to the bathroom. And so every time I have a drink, Jacob will walk by and he'll just knock it off my desk, and it's really mean. And I've asked him to stop many times, and he hasn't. And
Willie, the commenters are going to believe you. They're going to believe your word over mine because they're all Team Willie.
that's, you know what, bullying. I'm not gonna.
Oh, we should start our own hashtag for you called Team Jacob. Has anyone ever done that?
I don't think so.
Aw.
What a time.
Hold on, I'm checking Twitter right now, and oh my God, you're way more popular.
Billions of Team Jacob tweets.
I mean, my Twitter account only goes back to 2007, but I mean, it's up there.
It's up there. Willie's a monster.
Just a giant worm monster.
Willie is a worm monster from the depths of the earth.
If it weren't for me, we'd still be in the Great Depression. So you should be grateful.
I do appreciate that, but you can't ride on that one success forever. Okay?
Did this band single-handedly end the Great Depression?
Yeah.
Is that what it says?
I don't know if you remember,
Willie
but
did.
they performed through the 1990s, so they
Right.
solved most of America's problems.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
they're the
They
one
actually
through.
didn't start until after the Great Depression, weirdly enough. They were a good decade after.
Yeah.
Right.
But they
it was
ended.
the hype.
Before they were too busy ending the Depression to sing, and then once they got done with that,
No, actually, 38 would have been the Depression, right?
think
We
so.
would have come roaring out of it thanks to a
Yeah.
little something that you might not have heard of called World War
Willie.
Deuce.
World War
World
II.
War Willie,
World War
our world, his war.
Well, what do you think Team Willie is I'm forming an army.
Yeah.
Willie's
All
army.
right, so now
Like a private military corporation set out to take on the conflicts that other countries dare not intervene in.
Yeah, it's like a Shadaloo.
They drew-
Oh, we forgot to mention Willie is dressed exactly like Raul Julia in the film Street Fighter.
No, man, this is Willie's Piglet shirt.
Hey!
Willie has accidentally cosplayed as both Piglet and Doug Funny.
Yeah.
2 great days in the office.
Yeah.
Jacob incessantly bullied him
He
for
was
both.
so mean.
Willie,
Let's
I
just
can
perpetuate this myth that
It's
Jacob
not
is.
a myth.
So now we gotta make it a quartet.
It was weird that you.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Hey, look at me.
Oh, man. Look at these Photoshop tricks.
This is honestly, the ethics of this are almost unconscionable. You've created Willie where there was nothing.
That's how I like it.
I like to imagine they're all singing a song in beautiful harmony about anal sex.
I have other things I talk about.
other things.
I mean, there's those classic Williams Brothers songs, "Looping It Up Under the Moonlight."
Yeah.
Back that thing up, parentheses, for America.
Yeah.
And America did.
Yeah.
The people of America came through.
I would like to point out to the angry people who will be like, "Oh, dirtiness! I didn't even say anything bad." So
Not yet.
I have a chip on my shoulder about this. And
Willie, do you know that there are no angry people at you?
they're not angry.
Hashtag Team Willie has been the top comment on every Drawfee video that you're not on since you've been on. Like you're everyone's favorite. We've been working at this for over a year, and you've just come in here and taken it by storm.
I've gotten my fair share of backlash.
I'm gonna make
haven't.
this one is this one's the Doug. Doug
nice.
cosplay.
You know what?
You get
Wait,
three
he's the
piglet-
bad boy of the group.
Yeah, he's the bass.
His bad boy sweater vest.
He does the low harmonies. So yeah, there's the Williams brothers, aka Team Willie, right there.
Oh, look at them sing. They're
Yeah,
so beautiful.
They're singing.
This is a beautiful world that you've created, Nathan.
This is a nightmare hellscape created, from which none shall escape.
See what I'm talking about, guys? He's so mean to me, and I don't know how to make it stop.
You should probably just stop keeping your drinks in such a spot.
Yeah, that would be. I am an idiot for doing that.
Hold on,
over and
guys.
Over again.
The trainer on just went over some bumpy patch.
Yeah, we're doing Drawfee from a boxcar today. We were fired from College Humor, and we're on the run.
I like the idea of carrying a Cintiq on a stick and bindle.
Well, it's just me and the old Wakem. And the open road.
Jacob is eating cans from a bean from a can.
He's eating cans from a bean, from a giant
Because he's a
bean.
monster and
so
he eats
hungry.
metal.
All
I'm
right,
so hungry, you guys.
let's get another article going. I spent way too much time on these Willies. Ooh, Diphlebia
Oh, okay, wait, this gets good.
coalescens.
Known as
The Sapphire Rockmaster.
the Sapphire Rock.
That sounds like a rival band.
That sounds like a rival band for sure.
I mean, you remember that big vaudeville hair metal feud in the 1980s?
Yeah. Yeah, it was the Williams brothers because they were going strong in the 80s.
Yeah.
They were performing well into the 90s, and so hair metal had that showdown,
Yeah.
the battle of the bands.
I mean, a lot of people be like, no, I'm pretty sure Sapphire Rockmaster is an Australian species of broad-winged damselfly, but like, those people weren't around. They don't know just how dominant of a cultural force
Yeah.
Sapphire Rockmaster was.
And
Rockmaster.
Few people know this.
That's the coolest name for anything. What? That's a character. That's a stand. That's a stand from JoJo. Sapphire Rockmaster.
Well, what is a damselfly? That sounds less.
It's like a dragonfly.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like a dragonfly, but there's something different
so
about it.
is a damselfly what the dragonfly kidnaps?
Yeah, and then the nightfly has to come and save it from the towerfly
Yeah.
that is guarded by the dragonfly.
Aw, that's adorable.
And a lot of like cultural critics are sick of these flies getting damseled all the time, but
Right.
like they're from a different era.
Damsel's
Probably the
fine.
Paleolithic.
It's
Yeah.
you know what? It's like it's classic storytelling. You know, if you wanna see different stories being told with flies, then make your own flies.
by leaving rotting meat under a jar,
Leave some rotting meat under a jar
and you'll
like
create flies.
see if it passes the Bechdel fly test.
Do these flies talk about anything with one another other than men?
Other than men and
Nectar.
and nectar. Sweet nectar.
That looks like a dick.
I
I'm gonna
mean,
go ahead
yeah,
and
it's
give
hair
that one
metal.
another
Everything
go.
looks like a dick.
Yeah.
Give that another go.
That was the overarching theme of hair metal. That was the motif.
Everything's dick. Everything's a dick.
That's the hit Sapphire Rockmaster single. Everything's a dick.
They used to try and bring us back into the Depression.
We're sick of these Coney Island babies and canoe trips. We're a new breed of rock and roll.
Coney Island babies and canoe trips.
That's all barbershop quartets are about.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Oh, my Coney Island baby.
There's.
I think it's just because all of our knowledge of barbershop comes from that one episode of The Simpsons where that was the song.
Yeah. It's also. I don't know if they still do this. I think they got rid of it, but on XM radio or like whenever you had like satellite radio in a car, there was like the numbers. Channel 6 was the 1960s, and Channel 7 was the 1970s, and it went all the way down to Channel 4, which was the 1940s radio station.
Everyone wants to listen to that.
I mean, there were some great teleplays or radio, I guess radio plays. Yeah.
I mean, I remember being like in a rental car and just being like, hold on, I don't want to leave yet. I need to know what happens in this episode of The Shadow.
Yeah, because they didn't have, it wasn't in cars, it was just, there wasn't TV. So they just made shows for the radio that you would like sit next to the radio and then listen and use your imagination to imagine what was happening.
Which, let's agree, is actually a form of entertainment even less productive than Let's Plays. That's like... You're not even...
guys? Other generations like dumb stuff, too.
No, the best part was, like, all the music on the 40 stations, you don't recognize any of the songs, so it was just, like, either... I never knew that you could be so sweet. Like, it was all just, like... it was all just arrhythmic crooning.
Yeah.
And it was like, and it all blurred together. That in big band, it was either like just a giant wall of trumpets, or
a single crooner,
just
like a wavering voice.
Yeah. Oh, take me down to the apothecary, sweetie, and I'll be your number one boy. Like it's all just like, and like people were jamming out on that, and I don't understand why.
People headbanging to crooning.
I don't want to sound ignorant here, but what were the 40s? Like what?
What were the 40s?
You're on Wiki Roulette. There's no you can't not sound ignorant. We have all of the world's knowledge here, and we're just a couple of idiot boys.
Like if you were going to like encapsulate the 40s in like if you're gonna do like that 40s show, like what would be like the stereotypical like 40s, because like the 60s you'd have like hippies or something, and like 70s you'd have like disco or something.
You know
what would be the 40s?
I don't think anything happened then. I don't think any
no one did anything.
World event, any sort of major power struggle in Europe that
and the Pacific.
And the Pacific, yeah, just like
certainly nothing like that.
No, yeah, I think everyone was just sort of chilling out until.
But like, what were the subcultures?
I feel like it was like grandparents. Like they had to grow. They grew up. They like had the Depression and then the war to end all wars, and then they were full on adults. Yeah. They were like teenagers who were like, well, we have to be grown ups now.
I'm real sick of people using World War II as a cop out.
That's Willie's hot take on World War II, guys. Hashtag team. Are you hashtag Team Willie or hashtag Team World War II?
Well, both did their part to bring us out of the Depression.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. The Willies
did more.
The Willies brothers and.
Oh, you didn't.
Oh my gosh! Look at this. Look at this.
Sorry, I know I'm spending too much time on this Sapphire Rocksman, the Sapphire Rockmaster.
Sapphire Rockmaster.
You just drew your gem soda, James.
Yeah, this is definitely the season finale of Steven Universe.
I've got to admit, the first thing I thought about was Steven Universe when I read Sapphire Rockmaster. So it had to be at least vaguely Steven Universe-y. But here he is.
This is great. I love how he's so much bigger than all of the Willies. Like the Willies have to stand on each other's shoulders to even like.
Oh no! They unite and form Mega Willie.
Yeah, I'm like a Voltron. There are 4 of me, and then I can make.
So they're all real small. Because I've only you come into work as at Voltron
at
size?
normal
Well,
size.
that's
Or are you
no,
just-
that's just I'm the one on the end in the vest. There are
Yeah.
3 other of me running around.
Yeah, Willie's brothers.
committing various
The
deeds.
other Willies.
All right,
Yeah.
here's this guy.
Here's this guy.
I'm calling him done.
Oh, what a beautiful sapphire
My
rock
Sapphire Rock
He's
Master
beautiful.
engaged in rock combat with the Vaudeville William brothers.
All right.
Aw.
Well, now let's.
If you want to look up the article, just go over to Wikipedia and look for the category insects described in 1913. You'll find it immediately. It's great.
Man, imagine being in 1913 trying to describe an insect.
It's like a monster, but tiny.
The 1910s are another decade without a fun subculture. Just gonna throw that out there too.
I bet they had one.
Willie throwing shade on all of the
I hate
subcultures.
all-
It was probably like
decades.
farming. It was the fun subculture.
Ah, man, the turn of the century, they got
Don't
industry.
teach me something, Nathan.
All right.
That's not in the spirit of the show.
Saragon Road. I love that show.
Serangoon
Serangoon
Road,
Road.
the Australian Singaporean television drama series,
It's great.
the famous
What?
one.
I mean,
Why?
if you guys don't have the Australian Broadcasting Corporation or HBO Asia, it's a detective noir drama set in the 1960s, a decade we can all agree had some shit going on.
Yeah, especially in Singapore.
And evolved around Serangoon Road in Singapore. So, you go nuts, Nathan.
I'm getting.
It's all you,
So, are
buddy.
you allowed
I'm
to look at what
getting-
Saragoon Road?
No.
I'm
the
getting
road is?
nothing from
Okay.
this. I wanted something to like tie this image together nicely.
I mean,
get
okay,
some
well,
big
do you
smoke.
remember the classic character Inspector Amran, played by Ario Bayou?
Right.
And there's Claire Simpson, married to Frank Simpson, played by Maeve Dormoody. So
she did great in that.
I'm just
Yeah.
adding background in the meantime while I like try and think of a way to incorporate this.
Are you drawing the Saragon Road?
yeah.
Yeah, they're performing. Oh my goodness.
It was the rock battle to end all it was vaudeville v metal on live at Serangoon Road.
Serangoon. Do you not have the
Serangoon.
DVD of that performance? I thought everyone had that.
I don't know if this helps,
Alright,
but
it's-
protagonist Sam Callahan runs an import-export business with his partner Kang.
Well, that's
just gonna draw it?
that's the word. That's the word Kang and Australia. So I'm drawing a noir kangaroo.
Oh, cool.
Close enough, dude. I'm gonna say good
No,
enough.
what?
Big
It's
time good
it's
enough.
not
Well,
different.
that works out well.
I was
'cause-
trying to keep our layers separate so it'd be easy to manipulate them.
Well,
No, don't you do?
Well-
Oh my god.
well.
Did he merge layers?
He merged
You
layers.
son of a bitch.
Ooh.
See, I
The
know
one thing
things.
Willie and I agree on is don't merge layers, man.
Jacob, don't try and seem nice. Just don't play it up for the audience. We all know who
I'm
you
just
are.
I'm gonna get this kangaroo
Listen,
doing
Willie,
like
I don't have a team. Cut me some slack,
Not
man.
yet. I think I predict there are many people who are just like aching to have a counter team against
If
me.
you're,
If I know my
secretly-
internet like I
if you're
do.
secretly Team Jacob, I need you now more than ever. if you're overtly Team Willie, I need you to unsubscribe immediately.
No, no.
Just decimated.
Absolutely not. We've discovered Willie's our golden goose. Willie's the reason Drawfee is. Willie's the reason for the season.
That kangaroo has guns. That's the best thing
He's
I've
a
ever
noir.
seen.
He's a noir kangaroo. He's got a trench coat, and he's doing like a cool, like backflip
Is he
thing.
being like projected by the music? Kind of like in Scott Pilgrim where they have the music battle and they
Yeah.
conjure the monsters?
Yeah, exactly.
Is
like,
Willie singing that kangaroo into existence?
That's
Well,
what's going on. This is a mess.
We did have
This
the
was
song
such a nice
Detective
drawing,
Bird
and I've
Kangaroo.
ruined it with this kangaroo.
No, it's coming together.
I have never liked anything more than I've liked seeing a kangaroo with 2 guns in its hands.
Yeah, this is doing it for Willie.
Then
right
you are
now.
going to love the movie Kangaroo Jack.
Yes, I mean, already do.
Kangaroos have like dinosaur tails, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kangaroos are just furry dinosaurs.
Okay.
If
They
you
are.
take
Just
one thing away
making
from me-
sure.
like chickens are supposed to be dinosaurs, but my money's on kangaroo.
Yeah.
Guys, how cool would like Jurassic World with kangaroos be?
They just hopping. It's the water.
just
The water cup is like shaking because the kangaroo's hopping.
It's just Chris Pratt in Jurassic World being like, "You're messing with genetics. It's not cool, man." And then just a giant T-Rex kangaroo hops into frame, and he's like, "What has science done?"
The big
It
climax.
made something super rad.
The The big climax would be like, oh no, he's got his boxing gloves.
No. That's the kangaroo dinosaur. He's like, it's smart. It knows we built giant guns specifically for it, and he's making its way towards the armory.
Oh man, does he have a trench coat on?
Yeah, it's so noir.
Oh, it's
I'm
noir.
mixing genres here because like I don't. It just looks like he's falling. Like I wanted to have him doing like that cool.
Like the John Woo style.
Yeah.
Jump through the air in
draw
slow
some
motion.
doves.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Draw some doves around him, and then
Okay,
everyone will
here we
know
go.
what it is that you're going for.
Doves and a few loose cartridges falling poetically to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And that guy. Who's that guy in that movie we
Chow
watched?
Yun Fat.
Chow Yun Fat.
draw famed Hong Kong action star Chow Yun Fat.
I didn't
Yeah,
understand that movie.
Could you just draw Chow Yun Fat real quick? Please? Thank you, Nathan. The fans are clamoring for
I'm
Chow Yun
having-
Fat drawings.
I'm having a
Everyone-
real hard time here, guys.
Everyone, when you suggest your drawings for the next episode, only write Chow Yun Fat.
Chow Yun Fat, hashtag Team Willie, hashtag
Burn, Jacob.
Burn Jacob.
Oh no! Willie, what did you do? Hashtag Team Jacob is never gonna stick, but hashtag Burn Jacob 100% is.
People have been doing things where it's like I've seen like hashtag like Team Willie. It's like hashtag Team Willie, and it's like, but actually I prefer these people. And it's like, okay, I like that.
But they still recognize and bow to your power.
I think it's more like they're trying not to like offend my gentle psyche.
Your delicate sensibilities.
Your little scamp
Which
psyche.
I appreciate that, guys, because I will fall to
I hate
pieces.
this drawing so much now.
Can you
It's
have
not so bad, dude. I think it's gonna come together.
Okay.
I have
Nathan,
nothing but faith in you.
Guys,
Can I-
just keep making Jacob upset. That seems to be working.
Well, can I request something for your drawing?
Okay.
Can there be a little baby kangaroo with a gun in its
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
pouch? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Here
of
you go.
course.
Here's
Sure,
a
why
little
not?
secret to the artists out there who are having trouble drawing a kangaroo. Maybe you don't have a visual reference on hand. Just draw a wallaby that's super jacked. Just like a real roided out wallaby, and you're like 98% there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first thing most fledgling artists learn to do is draw a wallaby.
I mean, you remember those
Wallabies
ads
are easy.
for art school, like draw this pirate or this wallaby.
Yeah, those are your options.
Look at that little baby. He's so cute.
Oh, he's adorable.
Oh.
It's like when I was a little baby with a gun.
In your mother's pouch.
Yeah.
Don't make
Mother's
fun of my
pouch
mom's
with
pouch.
your brothers.
Yeah.
It's actually an evolutionary adaptation. The young kit, I believe they're called. No, the Joey.
The Joey, yeah.
The Joey actually builds its own tiny gun using proteins they find in the pouch.
It's incredible. Nature is beautiful.
Nature's truly wonderful. The trench coat, that's just weird. Just man
Yeah.
intervened.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I get quiet when I'm
Yeah,
trying to
it's
draw.
tell you're really.
I'm trying to make this drawing make sense, and it's not great.
Dude, I think it does make sense. I think you're being too hard on this Rue.
Hey, Willie, quick question.
Shoot.
If you could just give a handgun to a chimpanzee in the wild, would you do it?
That's not a question. That's a yes. I would. That would be adorable.
It would be so. I mean,
Willie would do it because of how adorable it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Like, just drop a crate of them and just see what happens.
Well, I saw
What
Planet
happens is
of
we're
the
done.
Apes,
We're done for as a species.
and it was a fun movie. So I'm for it.
You saw Planet of the Apes because you thought it looked really cute.
It was adorable. There's like that. I actually don't remember any of the scenes, but
There's the one with the chimpanzee.
Great.
which one was the one where there's like a monkey on a horse that's like riding through fire, and
That sounds awesome.
did I dream that?
I haven't seen this movie.
It's either Rise or Dawn. No, Rise is the one where they have machine guns and horses.
Okay. Well, that was a
Why
good
have I
movie.
not seen this movie? Clearly,
It's-
I've made a mistake.
You'll love it.
It has everything you love, Jacob. Violence, oppression,
Oh no.
fire.
Monkeys.
Yeah.
Carrie Russell.
Yeah, it's all there.
Which is the one that has James Franco?
That's the first one.
Okay.
Rise.
I haven't seen either of them. I don't know why.
He
I
just
asked.
wants to know which one has James Franco in it.
I need to know which one. I need to wear my extra pants for.
Ew.
James Franco, he does it for you?
I mean, he does it for everyone. That's the real reason why they tried to hack Sony, is because James Franco, they were afraid, would just be too pretty on screen.
They were rightfully scared.
This is a beautiful, violent kangaroo.
I think that turned
was
out
so
great.
worth the effort.
Yeah.
He's holding the gun. That's the gun. That's this is a long ep. So the Battle of the Bands. There's no real. I'll just draw some like broken glass as he's like flying in through the window.
He's just in an unrelated battle.
Yeah, he's like this happened. He was fighting someone outside, and like he crashes through the window while this Battle of the Bands is going on.
And he immediately starts blind firing into the audience.
I mean, it's Serangoon Road. You know?
Forget it. It's Serangoon Road. I really want to come to be like, it's amazing. That is exactly what happens on this show.
If that's what happens on this show, we're getting a DVD of this show right now and watching it.
It's
no, Nathan.
What's happening?
Nathan,
hashtag
please.
burn Jacob.
Oh yeah, don't forget.
And
Please forget.
Burn Jacob.
And this has been another episode of Wiki Roulette. Look at this weird drawing.
This is super great.
You guys are gonna feel real bad when I'm on fire.
But you won't, because you get stronger from the pain, because you're a monster.
You know what, Jacob?
See, everyone agrees with me.
We'll be sorry then, and we're sorry now.